The UK has made impressive progress towards eliminating coal as a power source, but methane is still responsible for about 40% of our electricity needs and almost all of our heating needs. So what are we going to do about that on the road to net zero? I'm joined by Chris O'Shea to go behind the scenes here at Centrica on hydrogen and what we're doing in that space.
As we look at hydrogen, we are involved in hydrogen production. We have a share in a company called Hyrock. We're building two gas peaking plants in Ireland which will be hydrogen ready, that we convert it to hydrogen when we're able to. In Brigg we have a power station just now that runs. We're already going to start injecting hydrogen in there. We've got the Rough storage facility, which is currently the UK's largest natural gas storage facility. We're also looking at hydrogen village trials at the moment, so we're helping a couple of villages to trial what does it mean to have hydrogen back in the home to heat.
And a lot of the talk about hydrogen really is about its role in the future, but it's not just about the future. It's today in the car park today and here at Centrica Towers. We've got a 100% hydrogen-ready CHP unit. This is the kind of unit that would be involved in industry and in hospitals, universities and the like to provide backup power. So it's here, it's ready, right?
If we had hydrogen in the system, we could be running these things today. We could decarbonise any hospital in the UK, any major industrial site, it can be decarbonised today. This generates 140 kilowatts of electricity with no carbon emissions. Yeah. It's brilliant.
One of the challenges we need to overcome, I guess, is storage. And so talk about Rough and the potential that we have there.
Yeah, so we're very lucky that Rough is a facility. We're doing some more engineering work just now, but we're confident that that can become the world's largest hydrogen storage facility. The reason that's so important is if you think about it, if you're a business and you're faced with going from a natural gas CHP to hydrogen CHP, and the only way to make sure that you have an uninterruptible supply is to have enough hydrogen storage so that when the production facility is down, you can pull hydrogen from the stores.
Yeah, and there aren't just opportunities for Centrica, there are opportunities for the UK here as well to really become an energy leader again.
Absolutely. I mean, you make hydrogen in a number of ways, but mainly you either split methane between the carbon and the hydrogen, or you electrolyse water. And when you split the methane into carbon and hydrogen, you need to store that carbon, otherwise there's no point. If you just split the carbon off and then vent it to the atmosphere, there's no point in doing that. So you have to store it somewhere. The UK is surrounded by depleted oil and gas reservoirs. They're fantastic for storing carbon. If you want to electrolyse water with either green or pink hydrogen, then you need to have a lot of water. The UK is a long, thin country with a lot of coastline. And so we have the ability in the UK, with one or two other countries, to make the quantity of hydrogen that Europe will need in order to transform its gas-fired generation from natural gas to hydrogen. And therefore we could once again become a net energy exporter like we were in the 1970s and 80s when we discovered North Sea oil and gas. That would help to create jobs in the UK, it would create tax revenues, it would create more export revenues. It could really, really help to boost the UK economy as well as decarbonising the economy. So there's an economic benefit aside from the environmental benefit.
Chris, thank you very much for going behind the scenes here at Centrica. As you can see, we're on a really exciting journey towards net zero.